Well, temperatures here in central Missouri are starting to cool off just a tad. And as we start heading off into the overnight hours, we're going to continue to see that trend. Right now sitting at 37 here in Columbia. Start heading a little bit further south, you're going to notice a tad uptick in those temperatures. Jefferson City looking at 40 degrees. Those temperatures tonight going to be well below average here in Columbia, bottoming out at 22 degrees. You can see off to the northwest, just a tad bit cooler. Brunswick going to be back into the teens, sitting at 19 degrees for the overnight low. As you're heading out tomorrow morning, definitely going to want to layer up and have some hot cocoa or coffee with you, because at 6 a.m., only looking at 23 degrees. Cloud cover does start to push off pretty early, looking pretty clear tomorrow. 8 a.m., 21 degrees. Going to take a slow uptick in those temperatures. By 10 a.m., 28 degrees. And our high tomorrow, only looking at 40 degrees. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are we seeing such cooler temperatures finally here in central Missouri? You've been seeing an uptick in those warms. Well, a high pressure system off to our west broke off, and so we're starting to see these cooler temperatures thanks to the wind starting to come back out of the north once again. And we're going to be following this trend throughout the week. We're going to have a high pressure system sitting over us by Sunday, heading off a little bit later into the week. We have a cold front start to move in Tuesday into Wednesday. Only going to cool us down a tad bit. Not really going to see too much. Similar story on Wednesday. Going to be pretty dry. Not much moisture to help us out. Most of those winds coming from the northwest, which is usually what we see typical for this part of December. Now, with this trend, we are looking pretty dry for the next several days, so we're looking pretty dry heading off into the holidays. Now, we are getting pretty close to the start of winter, only 4 more days into the winter solstice, the first meteorological day of winter. Now, Christmas, 7 days out, Kwanzaa 8, and getting close to New Year's Eve, 13 days out. Those temperatures finally starting to look about on par for our averages. Really not seeing too much change starting the week off. Going to be in the upper 40s for the high. Tuesday, that cold front comes through. That's going to cool us down heading off into Wednesday, a high of 47 degrees. Then Thursday and Friday, we do start to climb back into the 50s, but thankfully into Saturday, those temperatures do start to cool off just a tad bit. So we're looking pretty comfortable and dry heading off into Christmas.